Now look at this. Within a month of the end of the 1973, yes, the U.S. electronic countermeasures that will be highly effective against these missiles, the SAM-2, SAM-3, SAM-6, and SAM-8 and SAM-9s. Then he got himself one of these 1900 medium tanks. Yes, got a few extra planes. Could you get me all the missiles that I'm sure that, well, let's say you have a missile, one of the smaller ones, the good ones for fighting wars between your next door neighbors, the nations around yourself. Yourself. I know we have a few of them, okay? We have a few tanks and planes, all right, all right. But for all of those Raytheon, punch, you've been selling shit to the wrong motherfuckers. Now, I know, okay, to have one of these wars, all right, you're going to have some missiles. That's right. Need a few more tanks. That's correct. You're going to need some of these planes. Yes, one of these MiGs or one of the fancier versions. Something we haven't talked about for a long time. If Russia gave Sadat the 2 billion he was seeking in jets, tanks, artillery, anti-tank weapons. Now you know the president over there, Russia. How are you, Mr. Putin? It's Paul. I think that the Russian government's ownership of all the subsidiaries of the weaponry manufacturers. I just wanted to know, any of these weapons manufacturers have any nano satellites? Or let's say I was the president of a nation. I'm sitting there talking to one of your arms dealers. Yes, and he brings with him one of these nano satellites that the Air Force can't find. Well, we're sitting there, and I decide to spend a few $1 billion and kind of prepping myself for the next war that's going to happen. Yes. And knowing the Stepfording of the actual population that I'm having to work with, yeah, is there any persons in the arms dealers business, yes, that are wanting to make a little extra commission, little extra